How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, Audrey. Hey, Sonia.
It's great to see you.
Yeah,
Welcome.
likewise.
We might have a more intimate group today than we
Okay.
did yesterday, Friday at 3 o'clock. Troopers, yes, you are. We'll see. Things are well at Obio.
Oh, yeah. Just busy, busy. Never a dull
Indeed.
moment. I'm sure it's the same for you.
No rest for the wicked.
No.
Welcome, John.
How you doing?
Well, how are you?
Good, thank you.
I was just saying at 3 o'clock on a Friday, I'm fully expecting that we might have a smaller group than usual. And certainly happy to make this very conversational and very interactive. I do have a little slide deck. We're going to make sure that that is shared, and Audrey does a follow-up, which is great after each information session. But we're very grateful that you've taken the time to join us.
Terrific, thank you. I'm joining from, I'm with Steam Makers Guild, running out of the Incubator 13 room with, I don't know if you know Luc Lalonde.
Oh, I do. Yes, that's
Yes,
excellent.
yes. I believe
Wonderful.
he'll
Well,
be
please
joining us.
give our best, give our best. We had a large group yesterday on the call for the information session, again, Friday afternoon. One of the least common times, I think, that we see a strong uptake, but we did want to offer up an alternative to yesterday. Audrey, you can give me a little signal when you'd like me to go because my screen is on share mode.
Yeah, maybe we'll start because the waiting room's just quieted down a little. So you can
Okay.
get going and I'll just let people in as they come.
Wonderful. So welcome everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. We are very excited to do this community information session on Ottawa Innovation Week. For those I haven't had the chance to meet with just yet, I am Sonia Shorey and I'm really honored to serve as the president and CEO of Invest Ottawa. We are your economic growth agency here in Canada's capital, serving entrepreneurs, business owners, and companies from every walk of life, every sector, stage, and area of focus. So we're thrilled that you are with us to learn about a special new initiative being spearheaded by Ottawa Unlimited, a collaboration of partners that is citywide. Together with Ottawa Tourism and the Ottawa Board of Trade, we have come together to look at how we formalize and continually grow and increase our collaboration to add as much value as possible to all of you and to all the clients that we serve and our region as a whole. Today, we're really excited to begin discussing and having lots of dialogues with different types of companies, organizations, teams, and individuals across our great city about this new initiative, Innovation Week. Why am I so excited? And I really do just want to speak from the heart a little bit. I am so incredibly proud of the innovation that I see in every single corner of our city every single day. And certainly while I am very focused on tech and business and lots of different types of innovation within those fields, given our role in Invest Ottawa, we see it right across. We are a city of creators and coders and connectors and builders. We're building up Canada's music industry, its film industry, its life sciences and defense, all of our post-secondaries, all of our public sector. There is innovation absolutely everywhere we look, from AI to immigrant entrepreneurship, scientists, athletes, creators pushing boundaries. Here we build what's next, and that I know for sure. As a proud citizen of Ottawa for the last many decades, I am inspired every single day, and now we want to celebrate everything that we're doing in the city that is innovative and sharing it with the world and adding as much value to our community, all the connections we believe we can create, and taking that and amplifying the global impact that this city and all of us are having every single day. So that is really at the heart of this initiative. And with that, I want to say welcome to Ottawa Innovation Week. This is our inaugural year and the first time that we have done this, and we are so excited to be here with you. What is it? It's a citywide celebration of our incredibly bold innovation and our immense global impact. And I'm going to get into some really great examples to help us all feel the pride that we really want to inspire over the course, not just of these 2 weeks, all year long, every single day. And we feel this week will shine a wonderful spotlight on our brave, our brazen, our brilliant, in every single sphere that are creating that impact for all of us and for the world. I'm really thrilled to share this slide with you, and this isn't even complete. This is the list of the initial partners that are excited to jump in and be a part of Ottawa Innovation Week. We couldn't be more thrilled to have such a diverse array, an inclusive collection of incredible partners. And there are logos that we have not yet added because we can't keep up with the numbers that have now come forward. And that's exactly what we wanted to do, create that catalytic momentum. We have all of our post-secondaries here. All of our hospitals are engaged. All kinds of companies and economic development players on both sides of the river, on Ottawa and in Gatineau, because we together are Canada's capital region. All kinds of national organizations that have a strong local presence, those that serve different people, different backgrounds, ages, stages, sectors. It's all here for you. And these organizations and many others are going to light up our city with a multitude of innovative activities, opportunities, demos, things that you can get involved in to learn, to connect, and to really help everyone amplify that. So thank you to everyone who has come forward to be a part of this. We can't wait to collaborate with you. We want you to be ready to be inspired day and night with all kinds of events, campaigns, initiatives, opportunities where you can get engaged and meet new people, feel that pride, and also contribute to the wave of innovation that's going to be combing our city in every single corner. It really is a powerful collision of minds, of movements, of momentum. And it's all here for you. And we are so incredible. We want to make sure that everyone feels a strong sense of belonging. It's designed to be inclusive, which is why we have really brought together, with intention and by design, organizations from every corner of our city, every sector, every background, targeting all types of innovation, not simply tech and business. So we hope that you're as excited as we are, because you absolutely belong here and you belong in this initiative. When will we host Ottawa Innovation Week? Our first and our inaugural, Monday, June 9th to Friday, June 13th. Really excited that if you look at that June 13th, 613, here we are in the 613 area code. We're pretty excited to play up lots of innovative facets throughout that week. We are also going to host a warm-up week, because we know that there are many different events and opportunities, some of which are already scheduled in our region, that are going to take place the 7 weeks prior. It's a great opportunity to start building that momentum and getting people warmed up and ready to jump in for that week of the 9th. So look for our calendar to have events over 2 weeks that will be sprinkled, that will create lots of opportunity for absolutely everyone. I really want to emphasize, and again, I see it every day in my privileged role at Invest Ottawa, we are innovating here and impacting everyone, everywhere. And I can't say that enough. And I wanted to give a few examples that will help you, hopefully, to feel the pride that I feel every single day that I'm engaged with our community. Every Amex swipe and global flight path is powered by Solus, company anchored right here. Of course, we all know Shopify, born and built here, doing amazing things with millions of online stores. QNX is the anchor and the heart of our smart mobility cluster of 100 organizations building technologies for future vehicles and so many autonomous and connected solutions for our world. They're in 230 million cars worldwide. Ross Video, an incredible homegrown company. David Ross, we are so proud to have you in our ecosystem and the work that you have done, powering Super Bowl to the Oscars broadcasts around the world that are literally being developed and innovated right here by Ross Video. Global Supply Chains, orchestrated by Kinaxis, another incredible, great homegrown company. Millions of global products are made safer and more sustainable by Ascent, led by Andrew Waitman, just crossed that $100 million recurring revenue mark. We're incredibly proud to have Ascent anchored and headquartered here. 1 in 4 new businesses in our city launched by immigrant entrepreneurs. Big shout out to our partners at Carla Briones and Immigrant Entrepreneur Canada that are driving so much of that work and that opportunity and helping us to harness it as a region. You might not know. When you think about events and festivals, we who live here, we see all of the really iconic festivals that come, like Blues Fest and Jazz Fest. We have 500 of them here every single year. So that's amazing. And there's lots of innovation that gets captured and delivered through the experiences that are created. Of course, I would be remiss if I didn't say tech. We have 1,800 companies, 94,000 tech workers, Canada's largest tech park in Canada North in the west end of the city of Ottawa. And by the way, we have the top tech talent concentration in all of North America. So we have lots to celebrate there, and that tech community drives lots of customers to our main streets, which really create the quality of life here in our city that we all love and cherish. Global soundtracks. Music is a huge industry. Aaron Benjamin was just at the Ottawa Board of Trade City Build Summit and brought together so many incredible innovators who are bringing the music industry to life in a whole new way here in Ottawa. And we have amazing artists that are shaping global soundtracks, like Alanis Morissette and A Tribe Called Red, an incredibly talented and gifted Indigenous group. Entrepreneurship, another big area that we're super passionate about at Invest Ottawa, together with so many partners here. Founders help founders, and they are building better. They're building a better city, better solutions, a better world, and we could not be more thrilled to have the opportunity to collaborate with so many of them. You might not know that I believe Ottawa is one of the biggest competitors to Hollywood, to Montreal, Toronto, Vancouver, all these places that you might be familiar with that are shooting movies. Yeah, we shot 30 here in Ottawa in the last year alone. That's Hallmark films, all kinds of thrillers and hit series. We are an incredibly competitive region, and it's amazing what the film board is doing here in our region. World-class talent. Well, we have 5 incredible post-secondaries. Big shout out to Algonquin College, La Cité Collégiale, Carleton University, my alma mater, University of Ottawa, and Willis College. Together, they are powering 168,000 students. They have 90 Canada Research Chairs, which is a huge kudos to the talent that we have here in our region, because those roles and those talented people, they are shaping our future, and we need that pipeline. The innovation coming out of those post-secondaries alone is immense, and we can't wait to share it with you. Lastly, and this is a big shout out to our partners at tourism, we are Canada in one city, welcoming the world every single day. There is so much beautiful culture, history, art, linguistic, cuisine, the beautiful diversity of opportunity that exists here, and the creativity and innovation and ingenuity that is powering that entire tourism and visitor economy is immense. We're going to bring it all together in one very powerful week with and for you. And we're just getting started. So we want to light this up together. Big shout out to our marketing communications team and Rob Himes, who have helped to create some incredibly powerful branding that will give this initiative a big lift, very strong identity and definition that we can all get behind and power forward together. And it's all about lighting up our city and driving greater opportunity and impact for everyone in the city that we love and that we serve. And I want to emphasize, it's not just a series of events. We're going to spend some time shortly talking about all the ways that you can engage and benefit from the different initiatives that are going to take place throughout the Canada Capital Region. It's your chance to be a part of something much bigger. I think there is true power when we come together as a community, as we see at this moment in time with some of the challenges that we face with the trade war, the challenges in our economy, the tariffs. We're coming together in many different ways here in our city, in our province, in our country, to be a unified front and a unified force. This is an opportunity to build on that very momentum and be proud of the innovation that we have in every single sphere here in the city of Ottawa and our partners in Gatineau across the river. So whether you're a founder, a business leader, a policymaker, a filmmaker, an artist, a musician, a student, a community member who's just passionate and curious and wants to learn, I promise you we are going to have something for you, something that lights you up, that's lighting our city up and driving greater opportunity and impact for our region and all of our citizens. So what can you expect during this incredible week? You're going to see startups and scale-ups every stage, every sector, who are taking on the world with incredible innovations that are in different stages of development, showcasing what they have to offer and how they're making an impact. You'll have the chance to hear about and experience different dreams, demos, daring athletes that are going to be lighting up our city in different fields, in different places, disruptors in all kinds of sectors by the dozen. Lots of art activated with AI, analytics, ambition, all kinds of unique opportunities where you'll have the chance to experience perhaps different facets of our society and of our city that you never even knew existed. That's our goal, is to really create new collisions, new learning, and new opportunities both within and beyond our city borders. Lots of tinkering, testing, trailblazing, and tours. I'm coming to you today from AirX.O, our R&D complex for next-gen smart mobility, autonomy, and connectivity. I can guarantee you're going to have the chance to see lots of trailblazers who are testing different types of technologies, from drones to advanced robotics, and of course, connected and autonomous vehicles right here, all in our city. That's just one of many examples. Robotics, rockets, research, and rock and roll. I know, fingers crossed, that we've got some really exciting music things coming together, and we can't wait to share some of that with you very soon. So all of this amounts to day or night, street to stage, lounge to lab, main street to tech, government to garage. It's every sphere, and it's all here for you. And you will choose your own adventure. You will have the opportunity to curate your calendar and the events that are most meaningful for you, where you think you will A, gain the greatest benefit, and the opportunity to potentially make the greatest impact as well. So we really do want you to jump in and be a part of it with us. How can you engage? How can you join us? First, most importantly, we can't wait to get lots of events up on our online calendar. For those who are familiar with International Women's Month, it is a very similar approach where we are the curator. We are not the owner or the orchestrator of all of these events, not at all. This is all with and for our community and driven by the community. So if you're on this call and you either A, have an event that you're hosting that has an innovative element or is showcasing an innovation, and that's got a very broad definition, we want you to put it up on our calendar. And if you're thinking about potential events you could host that would drive more traffic to you, that would help to promote a new innovation, a new program, a process, give you a chance to gather feedback perhaps from your target audience, we want you to add it to our online calendar. Alongside all of the other events that are taking place that week to create one great big wave and to try and create a unique opportunity for you. Joining the movement, promoting, attending, learning, connecting, celebrating. It's all about how you jump in and engage and really gain a lot of value from the new relationships that are formed, and celebrating and having pride in what we have in our city and sharing that with the world. Promoting it using our social media kit, sharing your stories. Our team has done an incredible job where you'll have the opportunity to co-brand, just like you do during International Women's Month, co-brand your event as part of Ottawa Innovation Week. So it will be all about Carleton University hosting these 6 events as part of Innovation Week. Everything can be co-branded so you don't lose your vision, mission, mandate, and it is not drowned out. It is co-branded, and we're going to help to amplify that as part of that broader wave of innovation across our city. We've got 2 hashtags that we're encouraging everyone to use. Hashtag YOW Innovation Week, big shout out to the airport for that, and Bold Ottawa. So it's all about boldness and the opportunity for you. Exploring sponsorship. We do encourage you to take a peek. Please contact Audrey, who's joining me on this call, if you would like to explore sponsorship opportunities.
Oh my God.
We might have someone that's off mute. So Audrey, thank you so much for helping us on that front. Great to see the energy and lots of folks that are joining us. If you're interested in sponsoring Innovation Week, please reach out to us. We do have a sponsorship kit, and we would love to chat with you. Lastly, staying in the know, subscribing for updates. There will be lots of developments over the next 8 weeks. We want to keep you informed. We will have in the follow-up email to today's session the opportunity for you to subscribe to our newsletter to stay fully apprised. The value proposition is always something that's important. We know everyone is very productive. Time is our most precious asset. What's in it for you? We think absolutely everything, because you are in the driver's seat. You are going to curate your calendar and choose the adventure that you choose to pursue during this particular week. What are some of the benefits? Connecting, the opportunity to meet all kinds of game changers who are really revectoring our future and making sure that Ottawa is playing a leading role. Promoting what you have to offer, showcasing your story, your products, organization, and team, and your impact so that you can access new audiences that help to drive your business objectives or whatever objectives you've established for your organization or yourself. Being inspired. I'm inspired every single day because of the unique and beautiful role I have the chance to play. Learning about what our community is doing, you will be in awe, I promise you. I am in awe every single day from everything I learn, all of the trends, the real world solutions, how Ottawans and those in Canada's capital region are really changing our world for the better. Creating new opportunity, not just seizing it, but catalyzing it. Building out your brand, your business, your catchment for all the different customers that you might be targeting or stakeholders. Looking at new talent pipelines. This week is intended to be a magnet for you and for so many others. Celebration, citywide pride, which we've talked a little bit about. I'm just so proud of the global impact our region has. Learning and growing as individuals, as teams, and as a community, gaining insight into lots of sectors and disciplines that are doing incredible things. Sparking new collaborations. If you need to find new partners, mentors, investors, again, we're looking for this week to be a beautiful draw, not just from our region, but from across Ontario, throughout Canada, and even internationally. We're going to be doing a lot of digital marketing and amplifying this with so many of our partners, all of whom were on that slide earlier in this deck, and really looking to catalyze that. It's our first year, so we definitely know we're going to walk before we run. But this is a really exciting opportunity for all of us. One of the other goals that I want to say, and hopefully a big value proposition, particularly for any newcomers, those who maybe haven't had the chance to get to know our community yet, we're going to champion diverse voices and leadership from many different perspectives in all different parts of our region. If you are in Ottawa and you care about innovation, you care about our city, we really want to hear from you. So please join us in whatever capacity that you have, and that is of greatest interest and value to you. Building, helping to attract new business, new talent, and opportunity here. Just a host of different ways that we can hopefully help you to derive value from this particular week. So now, what events are already on deck? We're definitely just getting started. We just launched this in the last week or 10 days. Here's a little snapshot of some of the events that are already taking shape, and watch our calendar because next week we're going to see the first wave of events posted. Innovation Week, Doors Open Ottawa, which is hosted by the city, your opportunity to go behind closed doors of places you would never get the chance to see. Lot of special federal buildings, public city buildings, areas like Bayview Yards that open their doors to the public, give curated tours, create curated experiences. That's Saturday, Sunday, June 7th and 8th. We will have an official exciting launch event with our mayor on June 9th. More to come on that, but this is the official kickoff and proclamation of Ottawa Innovation Week. On Tuesday, our great friends in Canada North in the west end of the city of Ottawa are going to be hosting a great race, which I am super excited about. And then that will be followed by CEO Tuesday, hosted by Wesley Clover, an invitation-only event, but something that again adds tremendous value to many of the different leaders here in our region. On the Wednesday, June 11th, we'll have an energy symposium hosted by the Ottawa Board of Trade that looks at some of the novel energy solutions that are coming forward in our region, how innovators here are looking at energy and tackling some of the biggest issues and opportunities, I think, of the next several decades. On Thursday, June 12th, oh, I'm so excited. This is our flagship entrepreneurship conference hosted by Invest Ottawa, Accelerate Ott, 500 plus people back at Lansdowne, all about founders helping founders. It is going to be an incredibly exciting day, and it's all about legends in the making, entrepreneurial legends in the making. We're going to celebrate them for the impact they deliver every single day, and that will be also followed by something incredibly exciting, Startup World Cup, the regional pitch competition that winner heads down to Silicon Valley to pitch for $1 million as part of that global competition. It is something you will not want to miss. Our closing celebration will be on June 13th. We're cooking up something very special, very fun and exciting and inclusive, so stay tuned for more. We cannot wait to fill this calendar with 100 events that will take place throughout that week, and of course, our special warm-up week as well. I wanted to share a little example of the co-branding and how we have approached this, very consistent with International Women's Month, the opportunity to take our logo, our social media kit, and apply it to your brand, to your event, your campaign, whatever you might choose to do, however you choose to celebrate and amplify your impact during Innovation Week. That social media kit gives you the ability to co-brand, so your brand identity and everything you stand for is not lost. It is complemented and will help to be amplified as part of Innovation Week. And as I said, the goal, everyone, 100 events. We have our friends in Toronto that are hosting Toronto Tech Week. We give them a big shout out. We're going to be doing a lot of cross promotion for Ontario. They are doing theirs the week of the 23rd to the 27th. Opportunity for us to really jump in. They've got 120 events on their calendar. They started a lot earlier with a lot of support from the City of Toronto and other sponsors. We're jumping in. We're going to build this grassroots with a lot of passion and heart, as we always do. We want 100 events up on that calendar before the end of May. We hope that you will join us in helping to achieve that, to create opportunity, value, and impact for everyone in our city and beyond. So please help us light up our region. Submit your event to our online calendar. Audrey and I are here together with our incredible marketing communication team, our partners at the Ottawa Board of Trade and Ottawa Tourism, and of course the 50 plus partners now that are engaged in Ottawa's first Innovation Week. If you have questions, you can reach out to Audrey, myself, our website, super simple, ottawainnovationweek.ca. We really do want to hear from you, and we are looking forward to having you join us. So look at this incredible screen full of amazing people, lots of folks I know, some that I can't wait to meet during this week. I do want to open up the floor, opportunity for you to ask any questions of us. And of course, we will share the deck and some follow-up communication. I will do one little shout out. On Tuesday night, we are hosting our Let's Tech Together. Why am I so excited about this? This is a mashup of everyone in the city who is passionate about learning about what our tech sector is doing, rubbing elbows, meeting change makers, learning about things in our ecosystem you had no idea were going on. It's inclusive, it is fun, there are no speaking remarks, there is no program. This is all about you, and our team goes and we will introduce you to as many folks that are in the room as possible to help you meet someone new, get to know more about our community, and in particular be super proud of our tech sector because it is truly outstanding and we want everyone to have the opportunity to engage in it. That event at Darcy McGee's from 5 to 7:30 or 8 on the night of the 29th following the NACO Summit. It's being hosted in collaboration with the National Capital Angel Organization. Very, very grateful to Claudio and to the entire NACO team who's bringing a 2-day summit for investors here to our great city. And so we hope that you will join us. The ticket fee is about $27 and the proceeds go to charity. So we are very, very excited and grateful to have the chance to collaborate with our community on this opportunity. Why don't we open up the floor? Victoria, it's great to see you. It was great to see you last week in Toronto at Discovery.
So I have a question about that event. You mentioned that if we host the event, we can put it up there. What if
Yes.
is to be a in-person event? Like we might host like virtual online about specific topics and stuff like that. Would that be qualified?
Everything qualifies, so there are no rules of the road. We would like anything you are doing, if it's in person, if it's hybrid, if it's virtual, if it brings to life and focuses on innovation of any kind. And there is such a broad definition, as I noted earlier, we would love to post it on our calendar. We always encourage folks, if there is a particular target audience or it is a closed list of invitees, we can post what you're doing and have a page that links from the calendar without an actual registration form. But if you're hosting an event and would like to encourage lots of different participants and we can support you in the promotion of that, then certainly we need that Eventbrite or whichever application you've chosen to use to generate lots of participation and will amplify. So the world is your oyster. You let us know what you're going to be doing and we're here to share and to amplify what great things are happening in our community and drive the right people to you.
Or even it's about specific topic. Like,
Yes, absolutely. So our goal, and if you take a peek at Toronto Tech Week, or Calgary Innovation Week, or Los Angeles, San Francisco, and New York, they all do tech weeks. We've chosen Innovation Week to be broad and inclusive and very much welcoming for all different types of innovators. That was by design and with intention. But they have a whole calendar where you can get as specific as a particular technology in a particular sector, you know, like FPGA, ASIC, you know, in the semiconductor sector, specifically targeted to defense. Like, it can get very granular. The whole goal is to have a collection of events that is so rich that our entire city and all the visitors that we're looking to attract will find something that is meaningful to them and also add value to you. So don't feel limited. This is all about taking off all the boundaries and encouraging everyone to get involved. Helen, hi, it's great to see you.
Oh, it's great to see you too. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Well, thank you. And thank you for making it Innovation Week and so broad-based. I mean, it makes a huge, huge difference. Congratulations. I think it's wonderful. I'm curious to know, if I was interested in hosting an event, if I could host it at Invest Ottawa at Bayview Yards.
Interesting question. So we are full up at the inn that particular week. So we are very grateful and fortunate that the community has really leaned in, and our bookings now go many, many months in advance. We were actually thinking of hosting an additional event at Bayview that week, and there is not a space to be found. So we are full up at the inn, but we are always happy to broker connections with others in the ecosystem that have similar venues, opportunities. There's all our post-secondaries have great spaces. There's lots of other venues. Again, we recognize budget is always a question and a concern for many organizations, depending on size and scale. We can do our best to broker connections, but unfortunately that week we are very excited that there's so many events happening, because they're going up on the calendar as well to drive more participation. Some of them are quite large and have been booked for over a year. So normally I would say, please reach out and let us know. But certainly this is an avenue to identify potential collaborators who could support, particularly with things like a venue.
And what about the week before? The same holds true for the week before?
The week before is also quite productive. That's the word I will use. I would need to verify. Again, it depends on whether or not you are looking for day or evening. But certainly we could put you in touch with our Bayview Yards team, Helen, if there was something specific you were looking to investigate, for sure.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much. It's really exciting.
Excellent. We really are exciting, because honestly, we have not done this in this way. We did a lot of research. We chatted with our colleagues across the country and in the US regarding the innovation weeks that they delivered and developed. What I will say is we've got our first anchor sponsorship, and it's strong and hefty. It's going to give us the ability to do a lot of digital marketing nationally and internationally. We're going to be lighting up all kinds of billboards and bus shelters here in our city to try and get out to every corner and make it very accessible and well promoted. We're really, really heartened, because we feel this is a big step forward in terms of helping our city to see us as the bold innovators we are. We are a global innovation and tech hub, and we don't sing that from the rooftops enough. And the global impact we're having, that's really why I shared those few slides. Those just the tip of the iceberg in terms of the kind of impact we're having here across all of those sectors on our international economy. Wonderful. Other questions? I see some of my amazing colleagues and friends from Invest Ottawa. Thank you for joining us, Abby and Aaron. I see Angela. It's great to have you with us. Joan, so many folks that I see here. Other questions? Yes, Angela.
Hey, Sonia. Sorry, I'm just in the midst of traveling here, but yeah, great to see everybody. And sorry, I was logged in, so I just asked to get the deck sent. So the Eventbrite did not send me the link, so apologies on that. But curious on obviously a lot of the activation around like the separate private events, but is the actual overall week, are you guys looking for particularly sponsors or major partners that want to take part into this role, and you probably did bring that up, and I just wasn't a part of that in the earlier conversation, so apologies.
No worries. We do have a
Yeah.
sponsorship package. We are in discussions with several major sponsors, and we've locked our first anchor sponsor that will give us a really good base to work from, but would love to have that chat. And if you have anyone in mind that you think would be passionate about that citywide Ottawa innovation, we would love to have that conversation. We do have what I'll call flagship events. And so when I think about the Ottawa Unlimited events that I mentioned, so Accelerate Ott, the Energy Summit being put on by the Ottawa Board of Trade that will engage a host of different companies and partners from Canada North to Ottawa Hydro and others. As well, we're looking at one with Ottawa Tourism that would build on the new direct flight between Ottawa and Heathrow, supported by Air Canada, in this moment in time where we want to continue diversifying our trade, our global markets, helping our founders and companies to connect and attracting new FDI. Certainly, Europe is a great example. The UK is a top area where both tourism, Invest Ottawa, and many of our clients are looking to build a much stronger opportunity base. And so we're looking at something that would target specifically a capital event with London as well. And what's really cool, by design, London Tech Week taking place the same time as Ottawa Innovation Week. So
Nice. Okay. No, for sure. I'll reach out offline because there's definitely some suggestions and some good alignments and collaboration that could potentially happen there with some clients. So yeah, that's great. Fantastic. Exciting.
thank you for being here, and thank you for your support always.
Of course.
Narges, welcome.
Hello, thank you so much. I have a couple of questions about the event. First question is, can it be virtual or should it be in person?
It can be anything you want it to be. You are in the driver's seat. So if you want to do in-person, virtual, hybrid, if you want to do a campaign, there's lots of opportunities. It's really whatever you can dream. Yes.
I guess you answered my next question, that is there any specifics we should consider when we are designing this event?
Goodness, it needs to serve your goals, your vision, mission, mandate. So if you're looking to achieve a certain business outcome, a certain creative outcome, a learning experience, think about what you really want to achieve and then build from there. I think there's lots of energy and momentum in our community right now. So Narges, if you were looking to connect with certain folks to kind of brainstorm a little bit, reach out to Audrey and I. We'll see who we can connect you with. We've got a beautiful broad network. But honestly, think about what it means to you, what vision, what goal, what outcome you're looking to achieve, and build from there. It can be as simple as you like. What I said the other day is, we could see, grandmothers coming together and learning about ChatGPT, or talking about how they are approaching some part of their incredible, extracurricular activities and hobbies. Like, there's so many different, opportunities. Youth, under the age of 10, walking through all kinds of unique things that they're doing, perhaps in the classroom or outside of the classroom. Age 2 to 102. We want everyone involved. That's the best way for me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Helen, did you still have a question? Your hand is still raised and I wasn't sure. Okay, excellent. Joan, hi. It's great to see you. I think you're on mute, Joan. Oh, I think you're on mute. There we go. Let's see.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't. We're on the way to go to Singapore, the Asia Tech, for May 27th to 29th.
Excellent.
Basically, it's using AI to help us to collapse new reality. So, quantumly collapse. When we have the consciousness create our reality, and we know that we got to think like that. We got to act like that. You are doing, like the way, help us, amplify this. We are trying to align with the World Unity Week. I don't know if you know about that. It's happening 21st to 27th. Then there's 99 days of their Caravan of Unity gets to the Peace Week till September 27th or something like that. So we try to align to have a hackathon as well. So try to open source a personalized AI coaching system that to help humanity to elevate our consciousness, to tap into our spiritual part
Fascinating.
of that.
It's very, very fascinating.
Yeah, wisdom. So I just found out you're doing this one in June. The caravan is talking about going to start from Vancouver to Toronto and then go to New York, go to San Francisco. So I was asking if there was a possibility to take it to China, so we can bridge, you know, Canada, China, US, or bring together.
You
So
know
that's
what's really
exciting.
exciting? We have been talking in Canada, at least, with Toronto Tech Week and Calgary Innovation Week, which I think is the same time as, I want to say it's July, and it might be paired up with all of the big events that they do with respect to the rodeo and whatnot. But we've looked at sort of collaboration within Canada to amplify and cross promote so that Canada is getting proud of what we're doing. Certainly the US, of course, with all of the challenges that we currently face, we know that relationship needs to be reimagined, but we have lots of connection, lots of wonderful relationships with amazing people who are very passionate about collaborating with Canada. And so looking perhaps next year, we're going to walk before we run, right? This is our first time out, just like when we did International Women's Month, we did a week and then it evolved over 7 years into a month. We're going to just really use this as an incredible learning experience. And then I could see looking at how we collaborate with others around the world. We see a unique opportunity with London this year because the flight has just launched between Ottawa and Heathrow once again after 5 years of lots of collaboration in our ecosystem. We're grateful to Air Canada for launching that. It is seasonal. Our goal, of course, is to have it be around the calendar year. And so this is one of the ways that we're trying to support the business community, the visitor economy, our tourism. So I would say in terms of broadening out into other countries, that's something that we definitely would have as a goal long term. We just want to make sure that we don't overstep or overreach in that first year. We want to do a great job this year in the community.
Yes, I was not to say for Ottawa to reach out there, but it's being a leader because Canada, we're thinking about Canada to be a leader of
Yes.
this unity, So while they are coming through in Canada, I was wondering if there is some sort of interest in Ottawa, could perhaps, ask if they could come to Ottawa before they go to New York.
Oh, we would love to have more people come from across Canada and around the world. Our global expansion team is already working with Global Affairs Canada, with Invest Ontario, Destination Canada, and a host of our partners, the Trade Commissioner Service and others, to see what delegations might like to join us that week when we are doing Ottawa Innovation Week and or the warm-up week. So we'd be happy to take this offline. Sophie Chen was just with me here. She, of course, manages the Asia Pacific region, Joan. Why don't we take this offline, and happy to connect and see what we can do to really light this up and bring some of those incredibly talented people to Ottawa. Thank you so much for your insight.
That would be wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we're at 3:42. This is an incredible group for such a late time on Friday. I'm so heartened by this to see the response. Any other questions, friends and colleagues? Any other questions? Generally, I'd love to know, are folks excited? Feeling promising? Yes, I see some nods. This is good. Amazing. I love the rocket ships. Awesome, Mary. That's very cool. Wonderful. Audrey will be sending along a follow-up email. We will include the deck. It's intended to be a presentation deck. And I will say, watch our website because we've got a number of events that are in the queue and being posted to our calendar over the next couple of days. You will see it light up with the first wave of events early next week. And we are here for you. We are here to really make this impactful and valuable for absolutely everyone. So thank you so, so much, everyone. I wish you a wonderful, healthy, safe, and happy weekend. And if there's anything you need, please reach out to Audrey or I. You can always find me on LinkedIn, as well as my Invest Ottawa email address, sshorey@investottawa.ca.
Thank you very much.
Bye now.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.